In the moment we think, our consciousness starts to work. The main thing, the more important thing when we are alive, we are in this world, when our consciousness starts to work, is we recognize we are not this object we perceive. We recognize I'm not this woman, maybe it's our mother. We don't recognize like ourselves, this person, this doctor. We don't recognize this object, this bed, like us. For that, we need to learn about the world. We start to fix the names, to give names, to recognize what is these things. We need to put a name, and we need to start to evaluate our relation with this object. We need to work how to work. This is life. Is the conception they are given for others to us. What is the more convenient way of thinking, of more convenient way to act? If we want to find a moral, universal morality, according to the religions, one of these main purposes of be moral is not injury others. This is also in the Vedic philosophy. A few days ago, we celebrate the 150th anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi was the prophet of the non-violence. This non-violence is founded in one basic act. We want to live. We don't want to stop our life. We want to be immortal. We don't like to die. And others, they have the same desire inside them. For that, why we want to stop the life of others? Why we want to kill others? By our greed, by our reasons, by support of ego consciousness, because we need to be more biggest than others, or maybe we need our supremacy. We want to be highest. If we are not highest, if not more big, we are nothing. But living beings want to live. All living beings, they don't want to die. Also fly, simple fly. For that, it's logical Mahatma Gandhi, he get his background in the Vedic philosophy, in the Dharma. Dharma means, you remember, a law. Dharma means this knowledge support of consciousness is one kind in transcendental conception of Dharma, one kind of ideology. We want to adhere it. We want to get. We want to base our life. But in immanent reality, Dharma is a logical thing. But we need to think in logic way. If I don't want to be injured by anyone, I don't want, maybe the other also don't want to be injured by me. For that, this is a Sanskrit conception of non-violence. This is ahimsa. Ahimsa means we are violent persons. We are violent persons because we have fear. We have fear. The way to be free from our fear is to destroy all this. We are not part of mind. to be part of mind, or mind is a conception, an extension of I. When I say mind, it's an extension of I. For that, I try to project my A consciousness in things, persons, I get. I take it under my power, under my control, under myself. For that, we are violent persons. We follow himsa by nature. Himsa. Also for survive, we need to destroy the life of others. Also for survive. This means we need to eat. Everything we eat, they are alive. We don't eat stones. We don't eat objects. We eat living beings. Maybe they are vegetables. Like me, I am vegetarian. I eat only vegetables and fruits, cereals. I don't eat animals. But they are alive too. For that, we are moral killers, and we accept we are killers because we have one paradigm, one scale of values. We recognize this is good, it's possible, we accept to kill these living beings, and on others no. This is the reason when our scale of values are confused. In this moment, we accept it's good. We accept in a positive way to kill others. There are no problem. If we feel something is against us, we accept it's moral to kill others. This is the reason we have armies. We receive training, weapons. No? We try to protect ourselves. We need to preserve of peace. With the war, like the Romans say, it's necessary to get the peace when we do the war. We do the war for our peace. But this is in reality. Ahimsa in Sanskrit means non-violence. Means we need to say no, stop to the violence, to be violent, because our tendency is to be violent. For that is a deep recognition, deep consciousness. To get a deep consciousness, why we need not to be violent. If we don't find the reasons for stop to be violent, normally we are violent. But the problem is, because this is not social psychology research of why the human being do this to others, against others. The problem is, if the violence starts for a basic recognition of I am not outside of my consciousness, for that everything I perceive, maybe they are against me, maybe it's a problem. Maybe I'm a victim of everything they are outside. The question is why we are violent against us, against ourselves. Why? In a very practical neurological understanding, the consciousness of ourselves, the consciousness we get from ourselves, develop a basic neurosis in us. In the moment we start to thinking in us, we need to devise of a consciousness. In that moment, we create ourselves like an object of thinking, object of reflection, object of study. This is the reason we say we need to know ourselves. I need to know myself. To know myself, how and where? To know yourself, how and where? You don't exist out of the world. You don't exist out of the world. Don't try to escape the world was my hard recommendation of the other day. of the last class. Don't try to resolve the conflicts of the world for to be better, for to feel better in you, to feel well. Don't try to stop the world, to say the word, shh, shut up. Don't say anything to me. Don't try to attack to me. The world is always against you. Don't try. If you want to read Paulo Coelho, positive writers about the world is a very nice, beautiful, skill, feelings, etc., etc. This is good for your mentalization. But in a logical basic strategy of life, everything is a danger. Put yourself in danger. Everything is against you. Because you are not in the jungle now. The reason you don't feel you are the food of other animals. Try to thinking if you was always the food of other animal and you feel in these uncomfortable circumstances. When the others go to the leader of Ocham to find the food, they want to select you in the supermarket of the life. For that you need to protect yourself. Now you think you are the predator. I like this, I eat. I need chicken, I kill the chicken. I need Bourgogne, I take it Bourgognes. But now maybe you think these persons, they are my neighbors, they are against me. They are against me. Maybe my parents, they are against me. Maybe these persons, they are in this other country, they are against us. For that, they are against me. Maybe my boyfriend or my girlfriend, they are against me because they don't understand me. But thinking in logical way, basic way, in a small virus that exists in this universe, his mission is to kill you. His mission is to kill you. For that, you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself. You remember Troya War, the Trojans? Maybe you don't read the book of the Odyssey. Maybe you see the film of Brad Pitt. One way to thinking in Troya. One way. We don't think in Troya without a horse. Without a horse. In computer now we say Trojans. We introduce and hidden enemy who is very funny in the way of gift, but when they are inside of the castle, oh, the Hellenics appear, the Spartans appear. We introduce many nice things in our mind. Maybe this nice relationship. Maybe tomorrow become a Trojan horse. When the circumstances, they are over, we don't live more in these circumstances, but the memory remain in us. The conflict remain in us and start to work like a virus in the computer. Every time when you restart your memory, you start to thinking in this, all of many electrochemical reactions appear in yourself and start to destroy yourself. Start to destroy your harmony, your peace. But this is not a small thing, because this is disorganize your daily life. Your daily life. And your daily life duty is not to come to study here or to do many things. This is external thing you did to your daily basic care, is to keep yourself in harmony. I don't want to say happy, because in one of the lessons I say I don't believe in happiness, because happiness is one desire. Us to depend of our declaration what is happiness. Maybe I found that the happiness in these things or happiness in this thing. Maybe your heaven is my hell. No? I think happiness for me is to be satisfied in a harmony capacity to maintain myself in straight with calm for resolve conflicts and enjoy moments. Like we say the other day, please, the homework was try to enjoy a moment in your house to contemplate a simple leaf. This is your daily duty. If you follow your daily duty to maintain yourself in calm, in self-control, anything you want to do in your life, also to be a psychologist, to come here to get success in your emotional love relationship, running very well. But if you don't know and you postpone it, this mission, who is your dharma, is your law of to be, of to do. This is who support yourself, to take care of yourself. If you don't do that, if you ignore this and you postpone it because you want to be psychologist, and you lose your human condition, you lose your appetite, you lose your capacity to sleep, to recover your energy. You've broken your bridge between your body and your mind. What is the purpose to be psychologist? Psychology is an action. Maybe you want to be a psychologist today. Maybe tomorrow you want to be a politician. Maybe tomorrow you want to work in a restaurant. Or tomorrow maybe you want to be a yogi. No, to be a yogi is to take care of yourself. You need to be a yogi, always. Yes. This is the big declaration of the Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna, you are a warrior, you need to fight. You need to be a yogi. Because a yogi is the person who always preserves the bridge between body, mind, and soul. Means your highest consciousness of to be, highest consciousness of to be. You need to create your highest consciousness of to be from the basic pillar. This basic pillar is you need to take care of yourself. But the question is how? How? What is the main tool we have? The other day we say we are a human. In Sanskrit we are manavas. Manava means we have mind, remember? Mind, manas, for act, for thinking, manava. And we are manusyas. If this singularity, each of us are singular, we don't lose our singularity among anything. If we are involved in actions and we lose our personal consciousness, we are not manusyas. We are not real humans. Because real human is who have his self-consciousness very well without any kind of Trojan, any kind of perturbation. This is very important thing. For that, how many Trojans you have in your castle, in your jewel palace, mental palace, or you have a mental hut? How is your mind? A palace or a hut? How is your room? How is your bedroom? Well organized, clean, pure? You want to see your mind, try to see the place you work, the table you work, the room you sleep, the home you live. Try to think in the basic body. Remember, you live in the mind, and the mind live in the body, and the body live in another body. Means house. This place you get refuge. You refugee yourself. Also, everything is out of control. For that, mindfulness start to put in control our mind in the basic things. This is the first lesson. Maybe the lesson 0, because it's basic. It's not a special nothing. But but now we need to think in this to take care of ourselves. But this is basic. Eat properly, breathe properly, do proper exercise, organize properly our daily life, thinking properly. This is basic things. This is basic function of ourselves. The dogs, maybe you have a pet. The dog know this thing because dog coming with a very organized university in his nature. No? He have an inner teacher who say, you do whoa, 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 now you eat this, this is a cat, this is an enemy. He know very well how to be a dog. You need to preserve a life only for a few months. After, he is well prepared for a life. But we know. We are gods. This war is us, is for us. The universe is our next kingdom we want to colonize. But we don't know nothing about ourselves. Only we know maybe of to be how good psychologist. Maybe good psychologist. Me, that diagnosticated, your maybe you have this kind of pathology. Maybe you have this. I prescribe this. I give you advices. But maybe we don't know nothing about ourselves. For that, when we start to thinking in ourselves, maybe the background of our mind created very polluted neurosis. Who am I? I don't want to think in me. I want to think in the ideal of how to be, according to others watch me. This is the other day I criticize Facebook and these things. Because this is the mirror of myself. How to see myself in Instagram, in Facebook, in Twitter, how the other like me, don't like me, etc., etc. And I don't do anything if I don't communicate it to others. I'm here, I'm eating, I'm sleeping, I'm awakening, I love. Why you need to serve yourself in this kind of mirror? Because this is society cheating. This is now the fashion of this society. When I was with your age, these things was not my problem. My problem is to avoid my parents know what thing I do and what things I think. I want to live in a very hidden way, without the knowledge of my neighbors, and also the authorities, the police, because I was a yogi in Spain in the 70s, in the beginning with the Franco time. Not good. Not good. For that, now everything need to be in public. You need to recognize yourself in public. This means your neurosis dependent of the opinion of others. For that is logically, immediately you start to suffer from this roga, this pathology, roga. For that, we come back again from the basic point. I want to start in me. I use my senses for go out of me. My senses are not tools. My consciousness create my A, consciousness, and immediately I want to see what happened outside, because everything, all of these windows, they are prepared for project my consciousness out of me. Oh, who is this man? You have glasses. I have also. Oh, you don't have power. But if I watch you, This means you are not me. I'm not you. I'm not you. Who are you? Mm. Why you don't have a heart? Oh, you are more young than me. What happened? What happened? What happened with me? Because I was young before. Mm. This is normal. When I start to think in me out, out of activities, out of recognition of others, how I think in me. Okay. I take a mirror now. Am I? Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. But if I think in her, it's because I'm not her. If I see this face, it's because I'm not the face. For that, uh, sorry, I want to take my picture. Oh, my mirror. I'm this. I'm this. I'm this. This is the picture of me with 20 years. Oh, not possible. What happened? Who am I? The face I watch? This is a problem. For that, the body, I'm not the body. I'm in the body. I'm in this classroom. I'm in Budapest. I'm geolocalized in one point. I'm geolocalized in this point. In this point. I'm not the body. But it's so close to me, so close. But the body is under the actions, under the activity, under the influences of action. And activity, action means movement. For that, the body move, the body change, and everything is under the is changeable, is not permanent. Everything change is not permanent. For that, my consciousness, the basic consciousness of myself, is permanent. The things I added to my consciousness of to be change. I am your fiance. Oh, I'm not your fiance now. I was your fiance. I'm not more your boyfriend. I'm I'm your boss. I'm not more your boss. This is I consciousness is mutable. For that, I'm not these things. I do these things. And virtually, for a small time, my I consciousness plus the action I do say, am I these things? This is a big problem for keep our mind healthy. Because when the time comes and I lose, something change, I lose my job, I'm not more the chief department of psychology of Elte University. Something change. Who am I? I come back to my home. I come back to my home. Who am I? The gardener. The gardener of my garden. Who am I? I start to feel depressed. I'm retired. I was a great doctor, but now I'm not more doctor because I don't do medicine in any hospital. I need to live in my daily routine of a retired person. Whom I do? I only know myself in action. I only know myself when I do actions like doctor. I need to be your father because now it's at 7 o'clock p.m. I'm not more in the job. I need to be your father, but I don't know how to be your father because the best, more powerful emotions I dedicated to do my job, and now I'm very tired. Papi, are you here? Oh, yes, I'm here. But I don't have energy. for motivate my mind to restart one application to my A. I need to apply the action of to be your father, but I don't have emotional energy. What happened? I am tired, no? Some of you are tired now, today. Maybe because I become late and you want to punish me. Because maybe you are bored. Maybe today was very hard. Maybe the professors beaten you too much. Maybe exams. Maybe many things. But the question is, you need to organize your A consciousness if you want to understand this class. Otherwise, maybe it's very bored. Maybe you want to thinking when in the watch, call the time of this class is over. Maybe you are thirsty of knowledge. Depend of your will. Remember, willpower, I talked in the other day, this is the more powerful energy we have to organize of life. Willpower. But willpower need discipline. If we don't training ourselves, if we maybe thinking one day the willpower come, when we awake from the bed, the willpower come, maybe the world change or your body change or something, don't trust in dreams. This is not happening, never. Only punishment, only sufferings create, unfortunately, highest consciousness or change it, things. This is not good. This is not positive way. This is not mindfulness way. You don't need to wait to problems for thinking in problems. You need to be a human. Human is who projects the mind beyond the action he do now. This is manava process. We thinking, we create theory for do praxis after, do practical things after. If we don't think him first, we don't create thesis, no praxis come. For that we are thinker. Thinker, not for eat our mind like a coconut. Thinking. No, this is not good. This is neurosis. You think in you in a very closed circuit. Your neurons there are thousands of neurons. Why you work in a very closed circuit, suffocated circuit? This is a problem, compulsions of problem. This is not good. For that, we are not the body. For that, we need to take care of the body. I'm not the car. I'm the owner of the car. I need to take care of the car. I'm not the house, but I live in the house. I need to take care of the house. Because if I do not take care of the car, I don't take care of the house, I don't take care of this body don't working well for me. It's a basic dharma. Basic dharma. You need to keep the tools you use well. This is basic dharma. Oh, but I don't have willpower. For that you need basic trainings in willpower. This is mindfulness practices. How we start? The first day I say, please try to breathe properly. Practice breathing exercises. Because this is the main food. Eat, sleep, do sex, take care of himself is a basic dharma of all living beings. For that, the basic food is breathing, to breathe. And this is also the reason when the Greeks and Romans, they want to say spirit. Now we say, under the Christian influence, the spirit is like a soul. But the spirit means breathing, etymologically, to breathe. On the way you breathe, you increase your consciousness of to be more highest, more far from the body. If you don't breathe properly, what happens physiologically? You are captured, you are trapped by the body, because body starts to feel disease. When you suffer from roga in Sanskrit, from disease, your body is more powerful than your mind. And immediately your body requests, thinking in me, think in my illness, think in my thumb, pain. For that, it's very important. You need to work in a very important way. I take care of you, but I'm your boss. I take care of you, my dog, but I'm your boss. I take care of you, my motorcycle, but I'm your boss. If you don't want to be the controller, the boss of your basic functions, and you don't want to thinking into breathe, you start to suffer illness in your body. But immediately the bridge between your mind and the body start to be cut, to be stopped. Because you are in this body and you are in this world because you breathe. If you are not breathe, you are not alive. For that, the quality of your breathing depends on the quality of the consciousness of to be in the world, and the quality of to act, the quality of to think. Maybe now you are young and you try to force to present your mind energy because you are like this lithium battery. Now you have lithium battery. I not have lithium battery now. I'm iPhone 5. Now you are iPhone XS. For that, I need to recharge more quickly and more continuously my energy. If I try to recharge my energy with palinka, I mentioned the other day, not good way. Not good way. If I try to eat, not good way. If I try to forget many worries and many things, many Trojans are in my mind with palinka, with drugs, not good way. Because not good way because the results, they are not working. Action, reaction, the fruit is obviously. You need to think. For that, now my best way, according to mindfulness, is to breathe. This is the reason I live in Pillars, in Lion Falu. I practice breathing exercises. I know how to move my body very quietly and to breathe, send my energy to this finger. I practice some yoga vyayama exercises, it's like a qigong, like to move the energy through the body with the breathing in a very concentrated way. I teach you the other day one basic exercise. This is very important for me because for me it's not possible to eat the things I eat before. Many pizzas, they are in my body. This is easy to see. Many pizzas. For that, pizzas, they are not more my petrol. I need to thinking now what thing I need to eat. Now you know. Now you don't think it. This is the reason there are some things in your skin. I know that because I was young too. For that, remember, the skin is one of our lungs and also is our third excretory organs. The poo, the urine, and the sweat. This is I breathe too from here. For that, I insist to learn how to breathe is important. And in this way, when I send energy to my mind and from my body, immediately my way of thinking in me change. In Dharma, basic. Out without of to be something like my father want, like my partnership want, like my boss want, like this. No. Out of this. To thinking in you, naked. Naked. Now you know you are not the body. I want to introduce one dangerous idea. You are also not the mind. Because you use the mind for thinking in the body. The question is, where is your consciousness? Your A consciousness. Where is your A consciousness? This is a very interesting thing. For that, the question is, you are maybe the prisoner of a dementia, when your mind is out of your control, when the body is out of control, when the mind and body is in sickness, you are the prisoner. For that, you need to take care also to take care of your mind. You are the best, main important person who have the interest to have healthy mind, because in front of a patient, in front of a person, they have problems in the mind, like a doctor. They are exposed to be infected. You are exposed to be infected with the mind trouble, mind disease of others. This is question of vibration, synergy. We have mirror neurons. Mirror neurons. Like I see you in my mirror. I see you in my neurons without to thinking especially in you. They are basic empathy. Basic empathy. I'm here, I come here, there are good vibrations. My mirror neurons start, positive energy, good vibrations. I'm happy. So, I don't know why. It's a positive energy. We are in the car, I'm a driver. The 4 passengers there, I start to feel also very sleep. You are in danger because your good sleep affected your safety. For that, without to say anything, we affected others. If we know through mindfulness to be aware of the nice energy of the nature. I'm not ecologist. Maybe I'm a singer of a nature. Oh, trees, or flowers. No. Unfortunately, I'm a computer man, and I like Netflix. But I know if I'm out of these electric things, if I'm connected with this tree, who breathe for me every day, who breathe for me, create oxygen for me, and I'm in a positive, neutral environment, maybe my wife is not here. Maybe my husband is not here. Maybe my daughter not here. Maybe anything is not here. Maybe the work is here. Okay? I say it's a 5, I go. I remain the work here. Don't take the work to my home like a Trojan in my mind. Now I'm in a different place. I need to take a shower of freedom. Shower of freedom. But I'm not disconnected. I'm not unplugging. Why not unplugging? Because I need to know myself in actions. I want to consult the Facebook, what the people thinking about me. Okay. You are now in the paradise. Okay? But your mind coming with you. And your mind is not clear. You lose the body, but you don't lose the mind. Maybe it's one point of view of religious thinking. Maybe the body remain here after that, but you go with the mind to the paradise, and in the paradise you rent a space for you to stay in your mind only. I'm here with the mind, but unfortunately not possible to change anything, because the action is with the body, and you are unplugging with the body. From now, you are only in your mind, in a circuit neurosis conception of yourself. You're not possible to change anything without senses and body, without others. If you are in your mind only, they are not objects. They are only dreams. You are in dreams. Like when you start to talk alone, and you are talking with your partner alone. They are not partner. They are not part. They are, and you create a duplicated of I consciousness. Oh no, you give opinion. It's a conference of your A consciousness, neurotical consciousness. This is a big problem. For that, it's important to think. If you are not the body and you are not the mind, if these things exist, you are not the body and you are not the mind. If our A consciousness is not only the question of a chemical reactions, maybe our consciousness pervades any chemical, electric bridges that are in the body and the mind. The question is yes or not. You need to be free from your mind disease too. From that, you need to drive your mind too, like you need to drive your body properly. For that, I want to again to explain it how to breathe. No, not blackboard, no. Not this is too much complicated. I try to use the imagination. No problem. No problem. Other day. No problem. No problem. You see the triangle? No imagination, because one of the I hope you have these things with you. ¿Quieres moverlo? It's a professor, Varga. Nice. Move. One moment. These are new things. I want to upgrade. When I upgrade, I send again, and you destroy the copy. But please try to read. Please. It's a little basement, no? Understand? Try to read. Okay, is an index. This is a many new things we need to learn. With antakarana, is a mental set, how we think in the mind, in the Vedic psychology. You know that, and there are another things they are inside. Okay, new things they are inside. Okay, forget now this. Please try to read. They are in PDF, please, and keep it with you. If you have computer, take with you. It's very easy. Or you want to print, I don't recommend it to print because we come in. They are divided in sector A, B, because I want to introduce more in A, B, C. This is good. Okay, imagination is one of the faculties of the power of the mind. Imagination, image. I create a picture of the thing, putting ourselves. I remember Balaton Lake. The other day was in Balaton. I live here for 4 years. This is my first time I visit Balaton. I was a sinner, because all my Hungarian students ask me, Swami, are you visit Balaton? No. Oh, Swami, how you miss this? I was in Balaton. For that, imagination. Put an image and do action with your image. Okay? This is the power of yourself. For that, I want to advise you, be careful with computers, be careful with internet, be careful with this passive way to think. This is a very important thing. I want to take a book, I put again. Index. Oh, it's difficult to consult the index, no? You need to move pages. Sometimes you confuse 25 with 35, no? Now Google. Remember Google. I also consult Google, but it's like Mephistopheles. I don't want to make a pact with internet. I don't want to sold my soul to internet. Please, preserve the book. There are one movie is Fahrenheit. I don't remember if it's 500 or the society want to destroy, to burn the books. Please, touch a book one time per day. Don't miss the opportunity. Yes, books exist. Okay, this is important. When we don't work properly our mind with imagination and everything is easy to see in the screen, we start to reduce our capacity of our mind. For that to be intelligent, need imagination, the faculty to imagine. Okay, this is important. For that, I want to say, please play, play, play. Play means do games with imagination. No game with this. Play. Play means to do things we use your imaginations. Okay? It's only a suggestion. Okay, this is a triangle. You see? This is your lung. This is a body. This is a triangle. Here. For that, this triangle, if you draw a triangle, you don't miss nothing. Drawing one triangle. If you are so kind, you give me a favor to draw a triangle. Okay. If you divide your triangle in three parts, 2 lines, immediately the result is the base of this triangle have more space, are more biggest than the middle, and the more short is the top of this triangle. This is your lung, and this is your faculties of to breathe. We have the capacity to breathe with the upper side, the medium side, to expand our thorax, and the low side. The low side is the base. It's our diaphragma. The dharma way is the low way, according to the law. The base way, the root way to breathe is with the diaphragma. With the diaphragma. Do you know, in the diaphragma, like in the heart, there are neurons. Neurons like in our brain. For that, when we mobilize our diaphragma properly, we refresh our neurons. They are in our mind. This is the way to breathe, and the beats of the heart are connected with the function of our brain to give us basically the consciousness of I am I, and the capacity to feel well, to feel better. This is the reason neurons are very important, so important. But we drive the neuron. This is the physical build construction of the architect of the universe made us. But we are the hacker, because the architect of the universe, they created us for kill us. The death is inside us. In the moment we start to live, our journey to come back to the death start. It's not positive. I want to see clear the things. I'm a fighter. I'm a psychic fighter. I'm a psychologist. I'm a fighter. I know what is the enemy. The enemy is not the death. The enemy is not the life. My enemy is how I think in life. The enemy is myself. For that, I know that, For that, I don't want to lose the time. This is the reason I want to enjoy. Not only this water, because it's water, H2O. It's good for me. I want to enjoy the care, the manifestation. Maybe for you it's a simple manifestation of kindness, but for me it's an expression, high expression of love of Catherine, because she knows I'm coming, I need water to refresh my acidity. They are in my body now, because I'm coming. Police, cameras, car, Budapest struggles. Reduce acidity. It's oxygen, like oxygen, and then the breathe. But she's thinking in me. For me, this is love. If she say, Javier, I don't know why, I start to love you. Oh, I feel in danger. Why she love me? She don't know. But love is expressed in actions. She loves me. She don't need to be my wife for love me. I don't request this. This kindness is enough. This is non-violence. She built non-violence because there is violence in my body from my acidity. She helped me. She's Mahatma Gandhi. She showed me non-violence in a practical way. If I enjoy this in calm and not in automatic mood, I don't think in her, I don't say thanks, I'm not a good mindfulness practitioner. I need to be I need to practice highest consciousness of any small thing I do, because I'm the king of small things. Maybe my parents have a lot of expectative for me, and maybe myself created a neurotical expectation of I want to be the highest psychologist of the world. Oh, too much blood. Too much blood. But I'm the king of my small things. I don't need anybody, not need Instagram to know. Now I want drinking a glass. Whatever. No. Trojans. Trojans. For that, to say thanks, to be affective, to create an affective bridge between, to be polite, to say sorry. It's not a simple protocol of convivency. I need to say thanks. I need to say sorry, because I create the image of myself with many things, small things. I'm the guilty one if I don't create my bridge side to you. For that, I don't want to take this class with me, because I want to remember this small action Catalin to me. But in my image, in my heart, I put this. I take this one that is so incredible. For that, the image of us start to be created in the way you breathe yourself. For that, we need to in a practical way, to create a breathing consciousness, because the neurons that are in my diaphragm are created for make my life well. If you don't breathe properly, because you forget how to forget, you forget, because gravity imposes you the middle and upper side of breathing. For that, you need to relax your body and to be the conqueror of the gravity. clothes. I want to hide at my belly. I to put very narrow stretch clothes. Don't allow the movement of my diaphragm, because when my diaphragm work in this way, impulsed my stomach muscles to front. For that, the feeling is I breathe with the stomach. But my tensions, my tensions, my central nervous system is on alert continuously, because in Dharma, remember, when we was created, when we appear, we was the food of others too. Remember? We was the food of others. Now maybe we are the owners of the earth, but we was the simple food of others. For that, there are different parts of our brain who give us the memory we come from a very simple living beings. Now we have a frontal lobule here. We try to develop for to be more humans, less animals. But you know what is the problem? When we was in the caves, in the jungle, in the mountains, and our duty work was to eat and not to be eaten by others, immediately the reactions of alert was elaborated with our hormones in one way to immediately call us to running and react very quickly. Our central nervous system was prepared for react. Now we are in tables, in chairs, in office. If I come in and you are watching pornography with your computer or a sport magazine, and your boss coming or the professor coming and you are in his chatting, you know what happened? Immediately you suffer fear, but you don't running, you don't patching. For that, these things on your hormone are completely stopped in your frontal level, frontal brain, and immediately this toxin invade your body like frustrations. This is the reason you need exercise, because you need to purify your toxins of frustration of intellectual work every day. If you don't move, if you don't do exercise, if you don't run in, these toxins who are created from your glands polluted your body and polluted your central nervous system and polluted your way of thinking. This is the reason if you don't eat properly, if you don't eat fresh things, you don't eat enough fruits and fresh green vegetables, and you only eat processed food, artificial food, or highest animal proteins, immediately your body sensation in your hormone background don't allow to have you positive energy. For that, nice juice, not these juices that are in the bottles, from vegetable, from fruits. The next day, I want to upgrade your mindfulness book with some recipes of nice way of simple ways to drink and eat for work your mind more fresh, refresh and purify your mind. The question is, you are seated. You maybe your stomach are full of gases. Maybe your tensions, your nerves react for protect your body in the bad way, animals. Here you want to eat you. For that, all these things reduce your capacity of to breathe. The middle and upper side of breathing are connected with activity, to act. If you're running, you breathe only with the middle side of your lung. If you are completely out of your control, how is your breathing? Not possible to resolve your breathing in a proper, quiet way. For that, I want to give you another homework of today. We practiced the other day this way of breathing? No? No? Today. Right hand. I'm a mirror. I'm a mirror. Right hand, please. Don't try to thinking what is my hand. Right hand. Close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, the 2, and 3. Okay? Complicated? Complicated? Okay, don't complicate it. Put here. Okay? This is the right. Okay? This is my right. Start to breathe. Breathe, breathe. No, now thinking more. Don't close the eyes. Breathe. When you are full, close. Close the other. Close the other. Exhale. Inhale from the same. Full. Close. Exhale. Empty. Inhale. Close. Exhale. Inhale. Full. Close. Exhale. This is, we say, left. Inhale, left. Close. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Well, now please write in your paper. It's necessary to divide the breathing, because there are 3 parts of the lungs, in this proportion. We want to name it. The first part, the more basic part of this triangle, we call A. A. Yeah, the A. A. The A side, we give proportion 4 points. 4 points. Okay? 4. You see, right? A, 4. The middle, we call B. We give 2. Proportion 2. The upper, we call C. We give 1. In total, there are 7. 4 plus 2 plus 1. We just finish in one moment. Okay? For that, we need to relax our body in the position. You need to move from this position to this position. Okay? If you are completely relaxed in this position, you block it, the movement of your leg. You stop it. For that, you need to be right, be straight. Okay? And you need to relax. And you need to feel you move, when you breathe, your stomach. You need to relax, simply relax. If not working now, working after. And you need to 3 in 4. You need to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Immediately start to expand your thorax. 5, 6. And expand after, expand your back. 7. And exhale in 7 too. I want to count for you. You need to repeat in your mind, but please pay attention to your body. But straight, don't straight. Okay? Take your right hand. Don't cross your legs, because you need to hips the nice movement of your leg. Good benefits of this breathing. For exams, before start your studies, before you go to sleep for good sleep, refine, recharge your energy, lose tensions. It's not Valium, it's not Prozac, it's not Palinka. It's a chemical. Remember, your body is a chemical factory of drugs too. For that, you reorganize your central nervous system with this. Very easy. How many times we do that? Inhale from the start. Inhale from the left. Do this is one time. Left, right. Left, right, right, left. This is 1. 7 times, 10 times. It's not too much time. Oh, I don't have time. Oh, don't have time in your mental words. Watch, this is your problem. Reduce anxiety. Try to be master of yourself with the basic thing is to breathe. Remember, the life starts with the breathing, the part when exhalation, and we try to live with inhalation, between inhalation and exhalation. Okay? For that, reorganize the concept of yourself through your breathing. Please, a homework, try to learn through internet, ask to Google Master about the benefits of breathing, the concept of breathing, how the breath works with the central nervous system. Please, this is a homework. Ask to Google how to work with the breathing in the central nervous system, how reorganize the neuron system, how to reduce acidity, how alkalinize yourself is very important. 4th, keep your body and mind well. Easily disappear many stomach disease, dyspepsia, no appetite, or not well digestions. It's very incredible. It's not magical. It's simply knowledge of our body functions. For that, do that. Try to practice up to the next day, every day. And after, tell us how you feel. Don't trust in me. Practice. Okay? Please take we finish. Right hand. Close your eyes. Remember, close the right, close your eyes, relax your belly. Exhale first from the left. Start to inhale from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close. Exhale. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close. Left. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Left. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close. Right. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close. Left. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now close your eyes well. Relax your hands. Close your eyes. Breathe only with the stomach, mean diaphragm. Breathe only. Take consciousness of your breathing. Accept all kind of movements that are around you. Breathe in 4. Count. Watch how you move your stomach. Well, thank you. Open your eyes, and other homework to take it every day when you awake. 2 glasses of water with lemon. Drop. No, this lemon there in the bottle, there is not lemon. Drop some lemon in 2 glasses. Try to be acidity fighters against acidity of your body. Thinking in the night, the metabolism working for clean your body and your mind. This is also the reason we have dreams. The metabolism is divided in catabolism and anabolism. The catabolic process creates a lot of acidity, increase the heat of the body at night. Drink when you restart, when you awake. This is the reason we have bad smell and also pain in the body because a lot of toxins. Drinking immediately water, little warm, lemon, 2 glasses. Shoop, shoop, internal shower. Shoop, shoop. And after, do your breakfast. But try to clean this and also go to urine. This is very important. This is a homework. And try to breathe. If you want to follow my instructions, immediately you drink in the water, practice the breathing, and practice this breathing in any moment you need. And the next day maybe we comment the experiences. I want to send to Professor, to Dr. G, I want to send another things, and she distributed to you. Thank you, and I apologize for my delay. Thank you.